G'day guys, I'm Bromeo.
I'm Benji.
And I'm Scotty, and welcome to That's the Game. Over this 4-part series, we aim to give players an in-depth understudy of the roles of each hero. Rather than going back to basics, we'll give you a short but detailed opinion on how we think heroes should be employed tactically and mechanically with our combined experiences during the closed and open beta. In part 1, we will be deliberating on defensive heroes, diving into each hero's defensive characteristics and what separates them from the rest. It should be said that this is a focus on the day-to-day combat of heroes rather than their ultis, as this is a greater part of any hero's job. Let's jump in.
Let's kick things off with the Ice Queen Mei. Working wonders for both a defensive and offensive lineup, Mei is a great addition to any team. We believe she has great potential on all map types, however really succeeds on maps with tight control areas. A good Mei will provide fantastic damage support with her primary and secondary fire, and is self-sufficient with her additional abilities. Something to keep note, Mei's primary fire requires you to be up close and personal with an enemy hero. Without good map and hero awareness, you may end up in a situation that you can't freeze your way out of. Mei's primary role in a lineup is as a disruptor. Her primary fire freeze totally locks out and usually guarantees a kill on any hero. Additionally, and arguably more importantly, her Ice Wall provides excellent disruption to both attacking and defending teams, whether it be to block off a choke point, to separate or split a team, or simply as a shield for incoming damage. Her freeze, as I mentioned, shuts out any hero. If you don't lose your cool, this makes Mei a perfect tank hunter. While she may not be able to take out all tanks by herself, she certainly provides ample opportunity for them to be killed.
Next is Junkrat, a brawler and a disruptor. His speciality is area denial, stoppages of the enemy, and close quarters brawling. The key to Junkrat is his presence at the fight, and that he can constantly and effectively employ his abilities. The most important of these is that he restricts the enemy's oncoming approach and bombards them with a steady stream of splash damage. Using a trap effectively exposes a tank to your team's damage output or catches a flanker off guard. Being creative with this and complementing your team's strategy or abilities is the goal. Junkrat's ability to direct and push enemies is a niche one, so make sure you're doing your job when and where you're needed.
Next up is the prideful Hanzo. Hanzo can be a terrific threat to both attacking and defending teams alike, particularly on maps with large areas and high enemy visibility. Hanzo provides great vision and as such can be a useful scout, but his consistent elimination output is what truly makes him a good pick at any stages of an attacking or defensive game. His primary role is as a sniper. He can swiftly and silently use his abilities in combination to scout out and eliminate players from great distances. Often outranging and with minimal character sound, Hanzo leaves the enemy team a few heroes down and none the wiser. Something to keep in mind, Hanzo and other sniper characters lose their effectiveness when stacked, so it's wise to only pick up one at any given time.
Next is Widowmaker, a dedicated sniper and the longest ranged hero in the game. Unlike Hanzo, she is less aggressive, more crafty, excelling at sneaky positioning and choosing the moment to expose herself. Her damage output makes her a fantastic pick to counter a number of heroes who overexpose, such as Bastion or Pharah. Outside of that, Widow is straightforward. Her grapple can position you easily behind an enemy. All you need to do is stay flexible, peek your corners, clean up the weak ones, and make sure the rest arrive at the fight with as little health as possible. Unlike the other heroes, I feel obliged to mention her ulti, unique in that it's the only mechanic to benefit the whole team. This is an incredible advantage, and I don't need to explain why.
Let's look at the mighty Torbjorn. He excels on maps with hidden vantage points, however does require a bit of setup time to truly meet his potential. At his peak, Torbjorn is fantastic at area control while still remaining quite mobile, allowing for some invaluable team support. Torbjorn is a smart pick at the beginning of a defensive run, particularly on maps with vantage points that have high coverage. However, his impact dramatically shrinks against highly mobile and aggressive teams, or without the luxury of time to set up. Torbjorn's primary role in your defensive lineup is as a builder. His upgradable turret, when placed in clever locations, can be an effective immobile guard within a given area. This can provide with some great backup damage and give you the edge needed to come out on top during a heavy push. Torbjorn's secondary key role is that of a team modifier. By continuously picking up scrap, Torbjorn can provide the rest of your team with a steady flow of armor packs, giving a lovely little boost to each hero's health pool.
Lastly, we have Bastion. He is a builder, unique in that what you are building is yourself with Sentry Mode. This represents a greater commitment to a position than someone like Torbjorn. The keyword is positioning. When employed properly, he is the goalkeeper of Overwatch. His main role is point defense from the back line. His speciality is area denial, making his positioning relative to your team and the enemy a real science. It's important to understand he excels when supported, and that his most obvious counter is snipers and flankers. Therefore, a conservative position can often become a capital opportunity, particularly on a push. A common mistake when playing Bastion is positioning yourself too far forward, and due to his DPS he can attract a lot of attention. It's important to move around as people tend to remember where they got mowed down. Stay flexible and live.
Thanks guys, I hope you all enjoyed our introduction to our hero analysis series. Stay tuned next week when we dive into offensive heroes. As always, please show your support by commenting, subscribing and giving this video a big thumbs up. See you next week, and that's the game.